Why am I so doing this? And yeesh. What would just so much kabooms. Oh, good to see you and your weird face are still just fine, good sir. So the guard actually did something. My god. That's amazing. The god did something, ladies and gentlemen. They're not completely useless. Well, geez, we've gone through 2 of the main villains for Aquaman. I wonder who the main villain's gonna be. For those of you DC fans, I'm pretty sure you know who this is. Ah, I see. You're finding the missing link for your conspiracy theory. And what the... Swamp Thing? Mission 13! Invaders. So yes, remember how I said we trade one enemy, one villain for another? Welcome to that situation again. What are their attacks? The same as the other 2 types of enemies. And what do we have to do? Beat up 26 of them. Isn't this just dandy? So, meet they're just called Oceanic Warriors and stuff. Just like, not even trying to give them interesting names or anything. So, Aquaman can't telepathically communicate with them because apparently something is blocking them. Luckily for me, they seem to understand the notion of walking into my fist, feeling my ocean's might, and also the power of my knee. So just keep walking into this one. Now these guys, I've actually found that it's way easier to mess with the AI with these ones. This was where I discovered on how I could mess with the AI for it. Especially with another type of enemy that actually shows up. I think they might show up in the next mission or the mission afterwards. Because I remember them on how they were. And it was interesting to say the least. So in the meantime, it just beat up these Oceanic Warriors. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they came from. So our first interaction with them is to beat the ever-living shit out of them. Genius! Fuck recon! Fuck having actual guards doing something. At least at this point, though, I will say this. You can claim, okay, they're doing damage control in the city of Atlantis, or they are, you know, basically trying to fend off fire trolls if they're still attacking. But still, why couldn't they help me beforehand for other things? I mean, they happened to help me in the ships, but that's it. And meet the Oceanic Brawler, the equivalent of the Lava Troll and the Dreadnought. What is his moveset? The same thing as the other ones. In fact, they don't shoot fire, they shoot green orbs that can still hit you off screen because of how the camera in this game is. Isn't it so riveting that we get to fight every single last one of them inside of this mission, and we get to do so with such great speed? At least in this mission, we have our tokens back, which is good, so I can at least summon something if I decide, okay, this is getting too boring and too bullshit, but then I have to conserve those because otherwise I run out of them and I get sad. Oh my god, I just don't know what to say about this. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why is this game just like this? On the bright side, Then even those guys, they don't even have a different attack from the lava trolls. They just have the same attack, just without, you know, like the sizzling sound. Something's telling me, no. You know what this is? Why they all have these movesets? These are all people in costumes, all right? They're all the same people that we've already beaten up. The veterans are the novices we beat up. And the elites are the veterans we beat up. And the ultras are the elites we beat up. The novices are just recruited. So what it is in each section of the game, when they have to change it to a new mission, they end up changing into a new suit. So underneath that Oceanic Brawler, we're going to find a Dreadnought suit. Or even a Fire Troll suit. Maybe he's wearing all 3 suits at the same time. Maybe that's why they all have the same moves. Do the same stupid things. Have the worst programmed AI ever. See, this game could be used as a textbook example of, while we remember previous generations of having nothing but glorious and good things, there was still shit. And lots of it. Oh boy, because I've actually got a few other GameCube games that also were multi-platform that kind of qualify under that. For right now, though, just doing nothing here but beating everyone up, which is what we generally do to everything we do not know or understand. Seems Atlanteans really aren't too different from the surface dwellers at all. Oh, great. It's getting to the point where I have to start going to the philosophical shit. Here's what I think of the philosophy. I'm going to take it out on your face with my Ocean's Might. Bless my Ocean's Might! It still works! And the fact that it does is hilarious. Now, they do have one new attack, and you just saw it right there. That was the bite attack. It seems like they're grabbing you. They're not. They're biting into your neck like some sort of underwater vampires. Do I turn into one of them? Do I become one of them? No, time will only tell on that, and I could not have seen that at all. Thank you, game. Thank you. Come on. Thank goodness I dodged that one in time, and luckily that one gave me some health. So have my knee. Oh, want some more? How about thirds, my good man? Come on, come on. That's a good Oceanic Warrior. Want a fourth? Come on, come on. Oh. Ow, ow, oh. I just want to give him fourths. Fine. He will have Ocean's Might instead. Oh, look! Blocking! Something that I should be using in this game, but decide I don't need it, and the fact that I can get through it is still fine. Then again, that's sort of the case that I am with a lot of games. I should block more. I forget to block, or I forget that I have a block button or defensive moves in general. I guess when it comes to games, I'm more of the heavy hitter. Just hit him hard and hit him fast, I guess. I mean, for RPGs, I'm obviously more strategic. I will use defensive items and everything up the wazoo, especially if it's a super boss. Anything less, though, then I will pretty much do my hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. Works great in Final Fantasies when I have Hastega cast. I was gonna say Geist. Alright, so we got a veteran brawler, so come, my shock! It is Shock Week right now, so this is topical. Alright, so we got an Oceanic Warrior veteran, and I could not have dodged that. I don't know, you can't really dodge, I find, when you are in mid-combo, which sucks greatly when you end up getting blindsided. In that case, he was right in front of me, so maybe I should have dodged. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep beating up this guy because fuck it. Come on. You know, they really love shooting those off-screen. Be a shame if I got hit by a good majority of those. Oh, look, that one hit me right into it. Now, one thing that's interesting, I find, is when you're in mid-combo for certain things, your specials can be stopped. We've seen that. Your specials can be hit. You can be hit out of your specials in mid-attack. When you're grabbing, you actually can't. Ow! Joke's on you! You hit me into full health, you fool. Now, I don't think that regenerates any of their health, so I guess it's just a plain bite attack. Oh, come on. Double team? Dude. No, it doesn't regenerate his health. Alright. This is pretty much at this point, I'm like, I'm just done with you. Just die. Just die. Oh, ow. Oh my god, isn't this riveting? And there's an instance of the camera changing again. I hate that the camera is so locked on how it is inside this whenever you're fighting enemies, because it just randomly zips around sometimes. And that's when one of the brawlers decided, I'm going to be smart and shoot you with a projectile, because you have to get close to me unless you start using that grab move with your hook. That's a special, because for some odd reason, having your hook go out is a special instead of something you can do naturally. I'm just questioning this now because fuck it. Alright, so that's 14. So I have another 12 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in this entire mission for this one episode. And I'm just doing the same thing as mission 2. I'm just beating up mooks. See, in Infamous, these are optional missions, but at least in those ones, the AI is not really too stupid. They will actually do new things. And I have bolts of electricity to zap them with. In Aquaman, I'm trapped into a battle to where I can only fight one of them at a time. If you end up summoning any of your, like, you know, underwater sea friends, if they just so happen to, you know, hit another one of the enemies inside there, it actually won't damage them. And yeah, I believe I show off an example of that, to where I end up hitting 2 people with one of the sharks, and only the person I was targeting gets killed, except for the fact that he clearly ran through both enemies. No, don't have it programmed to where I only have to fight one at a time, and I can only kill one at a time, because as you've seen, the AI likes to group up on you and then beat you up senselessly. There's an example of the, pretty much, you know, the grab protecting me. See, like this. I can switch the target behind me, but then I have the target in front of me attacking me. Vice versa and everything. At least they can get hit by their own attacks. Oh. Well, no, I would have taken that shot better. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that one. Oh, I can summon a new animal friend. Come! My shock! As you clearly ran through 2 people. Why? Oh, well, thank you. No, actually, when you end up grabbing enemies and one of those shots goes off, that shot won't do damage to the enemy. So it's very weird how it's programmed. I don't understand why. All I know is Ocean's Might. These guys are being a little bit more particular in me using my Ocean's Might. Actually, dwindling my health pretty low. I don't like that. Ow. So guess what? Shock! Clearly running through 2 people, only kills 1. And it was the one I didn't want. Well, I'll just punch you to death and then spin majestically into you. And then try to go back. No, this is not the mission in which I discover about the fun thing to do when it comes to using the AI abuse. There is one there's me actually using the wrong special. If you hit left A, it ends up doing the hook special instead of right A, which is the special I generally end up doing. Anytime I end up doing the left A special, it's entirely by accident, because your controls actually end up shifting based on the camera angle that you are on when you're battling. So again, hence why before I mentioned about problems with inputting the commands in general, which is why I just don't fucking care. Just like I don't care about most of this game. So in the meantime, a bunch of oceanic warriors gonna find the veteran and then shock. Alright, gonna find another one. Gonna beat you up. Gonna get beat up myself. Gonna swim into you like majestic sea dolphin thing. I am majestic. Fear me. Come on, let me grab you. Come on. There we go, that's a knee. Whoop, and I dodged right into that one. And that takes care of that one. So now we only have one of those brawlers left, and my special is filled, so I can be majestic as fuck underwater now. Isn't that just grand? Alright, so I believe I do use that last token, because tokens do not carry over into other ones. They are always reset if you have the next mission is going to have tokens in it. So there is no point in really being conservative at the end of a mission. If you have to kill a bunch of enemies, which 9 times out of 10, most of this game is just killing enemies, then go nuts with the tokens at the end when it's the last group of enemies because you do not need them anymore because they don't carry over. Would be nice if some of them carried over because it would help with some other missions because then I could just breeze through them faster. Oh, but no. In fact, I think the next mission is the one that I love the most. In fact, actually the next one. God dang, that's a beefer! No! That's a lot of Aquaman that's going to be in the next episode. That's not something good. Oh well. Let me punch you in the face. Get shot in the face. That works too. And majestic as fuck. As Link's Paradox would say, I'm a dolphin! I'm a dolphin! That's all I can think of whenever Aquaman does that, is just a dolphin doing that. You know, with all this underwater motif and everything, this just makes me want to play Echo the Dolphin, and that also makes me quite cringe-worthy and sad. I've never encountered these creatures before underwater. They must be new. You say observations, I hear Gladys yelling science. Alright, so that takes care of that. See you guys next time.